I think the thing I love about vibe coding tools the most now is that if there's any idea I have, I can literally just hop on and build a quick prototype like that, just to see how it looks. I had a dream at probably about 7 a.m. this morning, and I was like, why isn't there a YouTube analytics tool that actually guides you and your channel? Sure, there's things like vidIQ that'll be like, oh, you get this title feedback and you get a number that's like, 79. It's like, well, what does that mean? But mostly, it's not really guiding you in your journey. It's just kind of giving you random analytics powered by ChatGPT. But what if there was a newer way of YouTube analytics where it was almost guiding your channel's progress? Let's say, for example, over the last 20 videos that you do, instead of looking at each individual and being like, this is your click-through rate, we just totally show the overview of the channel and show the overall direction it's going. If there's consistent analytics that are low, like click-through rate and things like that, it gives you actual honest feedback. So today we're going to build it. So we're literally just going to hop into Cursor and try and get this channel to 1 million subscribers with this new, innovative YouTube analytics tool that I'm about to build. Let's go. Okay, so before we actually hop into Cursor here and automatically start coding this thing, I just wanted to create a little bit of a plan so that we know exactly what it is we're trying to build. So we're in the new GPT-5 here, and I've just said I need to create a plan of a web SaaS that sort of is like a smart YouTube analytics tool that actually looks at the analytics of a channel and gives you actionable feedback on how to improve the channel overall. Competitors like vidIQ and TubeBuddy don't necessarily give you like a holistic overview of your whole channel direction, and a few things that I wanted to add in there as well. Our Wedge is going to be doing a direction engine that reads a channel's analytics and produces a portfolio view of content pillars and series, a clear strategy with measurable bets, and playbooks auto-tailored to the channel's bottlenecks. In the first 10 minutes, we should get, here's your top growth path for the next 30 days. We should get an action plan with 3 to 5 prioritized moves and auto-coaching, bite-sized lessons by the user's real data, returning versus new viewers, traffic sources, sub-gained, watch time, and all of this on its own on these other competitors are there, but none of them come together to be like, hey, this is what your channel is producing right now and it's getting no views. Here's why. Here are all the key metrics you need to improve. Here's how you can improve those things. And it's an overall viewpoint, because just taking each individual one at a time, it doesn't really give justice to the whole content strategy. So that's what we're trying to fix here. So what we're going to do here is literally just take this whole prompt for build a YouTube smart analytics tool. We're going to copy it. We're going to bring it over to Cursor. And we're just going to go to the new chat here, and we're literally just going to paste it in, hit enter, and now that we've hit enter, we're just going to sit back and we're going to watch it work. All right, so Cursor has now cooked and we have an MVP. So there was a little bit of Google Cloud stuff that I had to do, but that was just making sure that I could actually authenticate my personal YouTube channel with this test app that we were doing just to make sure that it works properly. There are tons of videos showing how to explain that, so I'm going to skip over that for this. So now that that's done and Cursor has gone here and created our full MVP, and right now it's pretty basic and black and white. It says your direction for the next 30 days, double AI chatbots, sharpen titles. So this is actually from my personal channel. Very, very simple. There is not a lot here that's actually, useful, and not that would be useful for me anyway. The important part here at this stage is that we literally just have it pulling from my real YouTube channel and actually providing some sort of basic feedback about what I could do to improve my channel's growth. But I want to take it a step further. So I'm going to hop back into Cursor here, and so now I've just gone ahead and added this little image, which is just my YouTube banner, to give a little bit of an idea of what that actually looks like for the UI, how that should look. And I've attached that here, and I've said, okay, it works now. We just need to make sure the user interface have this style and look immaculate, as well as ensure that it matches all of the original requirements for functionality, detailed, descriptive, easy to understand. And I was just basically throwing in all the words here. Cursor doesn't really need full sentences. I could just kind of throw all my ideas in here and do a big mishmash, and it'll get the idea. But ideally, what it's going to do now is it's going to look at the image and understand what the user interface should look like from a design perspective, but also look at our original requirements and actually put that all in here. What we want is not just a few basic requirements and feedback pieces like, hooks, do a promise and preview in 12 seconds, show the why in the first scene, cut to action quickly. Like, none of that really means anything. What I want is something that actually shows the total growth and direction of the channel. We just have basically a bunch of charts here that don't really tell me anything. What the hell does pillar map mean? What the hell does funnel check mean? I don't know what any of that means. So we need to make it much easier to understand and make sure there's not a learning curve to actually doing this. Now we're talking. This looks a little bit better. It's kind of the same overall structure, but at the very least, it's not just black and white. We actually have something that in dark mode looks very nice. We've got refresh and disconnect, and it looks overall the same. The biggest thing right now is obviously that it's just giving some sample responses back. The data isn't really, getting analyzed at all. It's pretty much just getting put in like 30-day plan, double down, 1 to 2 videos in AI chatbots, double down, 1 to 2 videos in AI chat. Like, that's not very structured. So now at this point, I'm thinking of the next stage that I want to actually do to make it so that I can use this tool to personally grow my own channel is actually connect it to AI. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and hook this up to a new OpenAI project that I'm about to create, and we're going to just link that up through Cursor and see if we're ready to go. So we're just going to hop back over to Cursor here, and I'm just going to say, I like to also show the last 15 videos, titles, thumbnails, and be able to provide a channel direction overview, which provides more detail. We should be able to give some data, or we could say all data to OpenAI and have it provide all of the feedback for this so it's structured, unique, intuitive, and personal. So this is what I'm looking for here. If we actually look at how it's planning it, it's going to modify the system so that the prompt instructs the model to return JSON with keys like direction, bottlenecks, action plan as an array of text and targets. This is the best way that you can actually use AI and specifically the OpenAI APIs to get all of what you want back, but also have it structured for your interface properly. Because typically it just returns text. But if you tell it the specific format in which it can return text, then it can accurately and consistently return it in the same way so that your front end actually knows how to interpret it. Right now, it just kind of says channel direction overview, strategy for the next 30 days. There's nothing here that's actually customized for my interface. It's just taking a big blob of text and just spitting it out on the page, just whoop. And we don't want that. We want customized JSON so that it's going to return the direction and then it's going to return the action plan. Okay, we can actually see my last 15 uploads with their thumbnails now, which is nice. Channel direction overview. Okay, this is good. Your channel has seen limited engagement with recent uploads with only 1 video receiving significant views. Focusing on your thumbnails. Okay, channel direction overview. Okay, so now the last thing to do is replace the library 30-day plan and the your direction with actual AI feedback. Okay, so now we're just going to simply say, great, now replace all of the data from your direction, library, and 30-day plan with JSON feedback from OpenAI that is actionable and customized and longer. Okay, boom. Your direction, we got our sample text as expected, but your channel has seen limited engagement, focus on using, do this. Bottlenecks, action plan, channel direction, and there we go, boom. There we've now got our 30-day plan. So week 1, focus on the AI chatbots theme to produce relatable content, revamp thumbnails, and research trending topics in AI. Post a video on AI trends and innovations, experiment different video formats like tutorials or discussions, double down, create an engaging recap of AI developments. This is a lot more of what I was hoping for. Actual feedback, just an overall channel audit. Right now I'm calling this tool Channelize, but channel audit would also be good as well. What I like about this is that it's much more of a channel audit now, as opposed to just being individual, just different metrics that I don't really know how to interpret. We've got our last 15 uploads here, and we can see that under the goal of reviving the channel, we can see here what the direction overview should be, as well as a 30-day plan on what to do, and our library with our hooks, thumbnails, and all I have to do to actually build out any of these further is just hop over to Cursor here and type in anything. Maybe I'll cycle back to this in like 90 days and show you the updated modern version of this once I've made some adjustments and actually have some real video data to work off. And there we go. Not bad for an app that I just came up with this morning at 7 a.m., half asleep, just being like, YouTube Analytics app. And now we have a full working prototype. Now, the idea here isn't to actually go and put this out anywhere. Ideally, if I can just use this for myself, I'll be satisfied. But hopefully this inspired you if you're someone who's thinking about building something or just want to see how I go through the process of building things, starting from just the idea to a full working prototype. And I can just only build on this from here. So if you like more videos like this, I'll leave a link to the playlist for the build series so you can actually see me building all of these different projects step by step, or check out the rest of the channel for things like designing, monetizing, different tools and tactics. And as always, thank you so much for watching. My name is Josh Mountain, and I'll see you in the next one.